My name's Paige Ellenson, and I'm the co-founder and director of Africa Yoga Project.
Eyeballs lift up and internally rotate towards you. Reach the right arm up. Take the right hand to the left hand. Don't hold your hands.
So Africa Yoga Project really started with a handstand. I was on safari with my parents, with my dad, and it was our first time in Kenya, our first time in Africa, and we were in the middle of Amboseli National Park and saw lions and we saw monkeys. Then all of a sudden we saw some young men doing handstands, and I jumped out of the car and asked them if they would do a handstand with me, and they did. What I didn't know was that these young men were acrobats that were living in the informal settlements and teaching acrobatics as their way to survive.
Me and my group, the Nafsi Africa Acrobats, we went to do a performance in one of the lodges, like we usually do every year. So we were there practicing for the evening show, and we saw this tourist van driving along the field, and suddenly stopping. They're peeping, tourists with cameras, and one girl the head is popping out of the window completely. She wanna jump out of the window. We just told her, come, join us, do a handstand. Come on, join, build a pyramid. And she was so excited, and we were amazed because we didn't think she could do these things. So we supported her and we took her upside down. We lifted her up in the pyramids, and our friendship grew from there.
They invited me back to teach them yoga. They said, why wouldn't it be yoga if it makes them feel spiritual and connected to their community? And as a full-time yoga teacher from New York City, that sounded like an absolutely insane idea to go to Africa to teach yoga. But something in me was a yes to do it. And I got that message and I bought a ticket, and the rest is history. So we've had the Shine Center open for almost 3 years. We used to be operating out of one tiny room with 50 people squished in, and then yoga classes in the bathroom and the hallways. But it just got so packed. And we received a grant from the Open Society Foundation to be able to open up our own space that really focuses on youth skill development for the wellness industry. So we train youth how to be leaders in this new market.
I'm a yoga teacher at PYC in Canada, and we are sort of related through the Baptiste community. So that's why I'm here I'm visiting in Nairobi, and so I came to practice today. I think it's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity. We actually, our yoga teacher group, we just finished in December. We actually raised money. We raised $500 so that we could send a yoga teacher to training here, because we really wanted to give back to people who just experienced an amazing opportunity, and so we all put our money together to donate to this cause. So we actually think it's really, really important. So
when people think about being of service in Africa, a lot of the time the question I'll get is, why yoga? You know, people need food, people need housing, there's war. What is yoga gonna do? What I didn't know at the time was that we would be able to create thousands and thousands of jobs in a community where there's an 80% youth unemployment rate. And then there's this industry called yoga, where the 20% that have jobs would want to take a yoga class, do something good for their health. So we've created over 600 part-time jobs and over 500 daily jobs.
My name is Mary Weki. Then my sister introduced me to one of the directors of teachers here at Africa Yoga Project. Now I stay with Catherine, and Catherine was the one who used to come with me here. And that's how I get interested on applying for training for the training. I see myself opening my studio, and I see myself starting my own business.
And now I teach also in the communities, and I also do private trainings for yoga through the training I got from the Africa Yoga Project, and which I really take it as a big inspiration in my life. It's a big step forward. It has shaped my life.
And starting Africa Yoga Project, I've realized the true meaning of yoga. That yoga really is a practice that takes us to understand that we really are all the same at our basic level, that yoga or union or oneness, it's not just a concept or a t-shirt to wear. It's real. No matter if I'm from New York City, on Wall Street, or I live in an informal settlement without toilet, when we're moving our bodies, when we're experiencing heartbreak, when we're experiencing celebration, we're all the same.